Behind the design, Medial Arch Fill. This client needed a custom orthotic to provide support for the medial longitudinal arch. They recognised that their combination of intrinsic and extrinsic shell variables would influence the orthotic medial arch characteristics, including their selection of medial arch fill applied to the cast of the patient. The aim of this orthotic was to provide medial longitudinal arch support with a variety of prescription variables. They used the MLA fill section of the digital corrections section of the DOLA prescription form. The amount of fill prescribed is applied to the cast, foam impression, or scan of the patient's foot and will influence the outcome of the orthotic design. The outcome is dependent on the arch height captured in the scan or cast or foam impression, the casting or scanning technique used, whether it's non-weight bearing, semi-weight bearing, or weight bearing. At DOLA Orthotics, we use set fill percentages for consistency of medial fill applied to the cast. Set fill percentages are applied to the cast, foam impression, or scan after balancing as prescribed. If no fill is selected, the orthotic shell will contour to the arch captured in the cast or scan with smoothing applied only. If very minimum is selected, 5% of the arch captured in the cast or scan is filled, so the device will be 95% of the arch captured. Minimum: 10% of the arch captured in the cast or scan is filled. The device will be 90% of the arch captured. Standard: 20% of the arch captured in the cast or scan is filled. The device will be 80% of the arch captured. Maximum: 30% of the arch captured in the cast or scan is filled, with the device being 70% of the arch captured. Very maximum: 50% of the arch captured in the cast or scan is filled. The device will be 50% of the arch captured. Please see the example maths for a 25 mm arch height. Orthotip. The overall medial arch height of the orthotic device will be influenced by many prescription variables, not just the arch fill. These include the cast, paw, or balance position. An inverted paw will increase the available medial arch height, while an everted paw will decrease the available medial arch height. Shell shape. A medial flange or medial flare will increase the arch height. A medial taper will decrease the arch height. Rear foot post. A varus post will increase the medial arch height, while a valgus post will decrease the medial arch height. Forefoot post. A forefoot varus post will increase the medial arch height. Arch pad. The addition of an arch pad will increase the medial arch height. All prescription variables should be considered for the patient's arch height. Orthotip. If you are wanting a specific medial arch height, you can indicate this using the prescription form. Use the instructions section to indicate if the required arch height is after all other prescription variables are applied, or if the arch height is before all the other prescription variables are applied, and therefore won't be the resultant device height. For more information on DOLA Orthotics, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Access our DOLA custom manual at dolaorthotics.com.